Do you remember the 21st of September? It's time to talk about September marketing. Welcome to Role Model Business, a podcast to help you grow your business, especially in the martial arts world. I'm AJ Klingerman, a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu black belt, obsessed with helping you grow your business and your community.
And I'm Jennifer Risser, also a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu black belt, here to learn right along with you. And we've made it, September marketing. Where is the time gone?
Where has the time gone? This year has flown by.
It really has.
Whew, okay, but we're at least back to being able to have a little more fun with our marketing. Here's the thing, summer, so much fun. Marketing during the summer, meh.
Not super fun.
Not a lot to go off of. And the next few months, we really ramp up into more and more fun marketing.
Okay, so where do we start?
Well, I think Labor Day feels like a great place to start, which is kind of late this year, which kind of keeps messing us up because we are training for Master Worlds. Mm-hmm. We'll be going out there. And so I think Labor Day falls on like the 7th, right? It's the latest it could possibly be. But a lot of people use Labor Day in the same way that they use New Year's Day. So a lot of people set new goals, reset their schedules, kind of like get back into a routine. Summer is kind of over at that point, right? We might still have some warm days, but whether you have kids in school or not, Labor Day tends to be kind of the reset for kind of getting back to a normal routine, I guess.
They close the pools. What else are we supposed to do?
Exactly. We don't close our pool, but mostly because we like how pretty it is, even if we can't get in it. But yeah, so take some time to, think about your goals and do a little reset. Maybe work on what your daily schedule is going to look like. Use September as kind of a new year.
Yeah, we had a couple podcasts about goal setting and then, I can't remember what you called it, but basically like adjusting your goals.
Course correcting.
Course correcting.
Yeah, this is a great time to do so. So if you had, set some goals at the beginning of the year, you now have 4 months left to hit those goals or to really shoot for them, or maybe some have changed. But yeah, go back and listen to those goal setting and course correct podcasts.
Let's talk about how are you using Labor Day in your marketing? So we can use it in our business to course correct and realign our goals and that sort of thing, but how do we use that in marketing?
Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing. You can put out some marketing that is like time to get back into a routine. You can still do some of the back to school stuff. I know people all over go back to school at different times. Our kids, around this area have been back in school since the end of July, but some kids in private schools and stuff are going back later. So you can still use that back to school style marketing. So go back and listen to the Marketing for August podcast for that, but kind of use it in your own marketing that you're okay, time to get back into a schedule, get the kids into an activity. Summer's over. They're not playing outside all the time. Here's a way to keep them active through the winter, that type of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah. So for us, I know that we have been getting tons of new opt-ins for kids really between 3 and 9. I think that's been the biggest influx, and a lot of siblings. Almost every day I'm talking to a parent with siblings, getting them set up for classes, and all of them are okay, some are coming in now, but a lot of them are we're getting back into a routine. Can we set something up for September? So people are already thinking about those things and how their schedule is going to change come September, and you should be thinking about that too. Maybe a good thing would be to run a new 8-week special or, some sort of get back at it special. So.
Cool. You could also be doing sort of the bring your buddy from school type classes.
Yes. I love that idea. Maybe doing some sort of referral contest or something like that. That'd be great.
Okay, what else do we have in September?
Okay, September marks the beginning of Hispanic Heritage Month, which starts September 15th and goes through October 15th. So that's something that you can really celebrate at your gym. Also, September 19th is Talk Like a Pirate Day. I don't know how you can use that in your marketing, but it just sounds fun. I just think there should be some sort of note about it. Maybe you make a funny post that day where all of the copy in the post is talking like a pirate.
I love that. I wish I'd thought about this ahead of time, because I feel like you could do some sort of marketing where it's like something about getting the treasure. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you show up in this week, you know, like, we'll give you a map for the treasure, or, you know what I mean? Like something like that. Like, and it could be a raffle for, you know, a 30-day or a 60-day membership or something. Or,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, or you could even have a treasure box where they're getting prizes out of.
Oh, that's cute.
Something like that. I love that. That's so fun. So see, you can really use this. You know, you introduce yourself as learning right along with us, but you're going to be running this podcast yourself.
I can't imagine that that's true.
But you've got lots of great ideas.
I also think that you should have to teach as a pirate that day. And all questions during instruction should have to be said like a pirate.
I love that. Wonder how long I could like keep that up, or even if I could really.
In high school, one of our teachers loved it, and like he was very insistent that everybody talk like a pirate that day. It was widely celebrated.
What class was that?
Journalism.
Journalism. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. I could just see it being like, you know,
English.
Yeah. Math class or something. Journalism. That's good. Huh. Also, you know, we started this podcast, or I guess I started this podcast singing. September 21st is the last day of summer. So you can do a little, you know, hurrah around that.
Or a funeral for summer.
Or a funeral for summer.
I don't know how you turn that into marketing. It just sounded funny.
We all wear black and we mourn the end of summer.
It's Blackie Day.
Yeah. Which obviously leads to September 22nd is the first day of fall. So I love doing fall marketing. There's a lot of great puns in there. And I think we did talk about it in one of our previous podcasts when we talked about a lot of the kind of lumpy mail that I like to do. But one of my favorite things, you can go to the $1.25 store, whatever it is around you, Dollar Tree, and they have packs of 50 leaves, just like fake maple leaves. And I like to put, you know, like 3 or 4 in an envelope and do a letter for maybe anybody that's raised their hand this year. Maybe people have come in and tried a class, but the timing didn't work out for them, or something was just going on in their life. They couldn't continue. And so you're going to send a letter to all of those people that's something about like, we didn't want to leave you behind, fall in love with martial arts, those kind of things, and just have the leaves in there. It just really is a fun little thing. I always say that for the most part, your customers are bored, right? Or your potential customers. So this gives them a little levity in their life and something to really remember you by. I do it in almost every type of business we have. You know, we could send out a letter like that for camp for anybody that's not registered for next year. And it's, you know, fall in love with jiu-jitsu again and get registered for camp, because a lot of people say that they were getting burnt out. They were falling out of love with it, and camp reinvigorated them. We could do it for our business clients. There's just so many fun ways to be able to use these leaf letters and get people excited about doing business with you.
I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. The only other one I really had for September is September 29th is National Coffee Day. And that could just be a fun little thing where, you know, maybe you're serving coffee for morning class, or you're giving out samples of coffee, or, you know, K-cups or something. Just a little something to celebrate. That's a Tuesday. Just a little something fun. Maybe you go out as a team for coffee after morning class. Just a way to mark the day.
I like it. You just wanted a fancy coffee.
That's right. But I just think it could be a fun thing to do. Some gyms, really nice ones, have coffee shops in them.
Ooh.
So, you know, they could do a little something special.
Guest appearance by Franklin?
Yes. They could do a little something special that day for sure. So that's basically it. That's September in a nutshell.
All right. Well, let us know if you try any of these marketing tips and you like them. And do we have a content corner piece for this week?
Yes. So this is one of those like viral trends happening right now. And it's kind of like, maybe I see like girls doing it. That's like, he thinks I'm pretty, but that's the least interesting thing about me. And the next slide is her doing jiu-jitsu, like her competing, something like that. So anything you can do, and you could do it for your gym too. You know, like we teach martial arts, but that's the least interesting thing about us. And then, have all these clips of your community together or something like that.
I really like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And we have a Substack. Reminder, subscribe to that.
Yes, it's free.
Yeah. All right. I think that wraps it up for this week. You know what we always say.
If you build it,
Learn how to market it,
get referrals,
follow up with prospects,
offer a great product,
and grow a community,
they will come. Now get out there and get it done. We believe in you.